here we go. Starting to the top right, our red Terran player. Starting for the team StarTale. He's down a game here. It's StarTale Bomber.
To the bottom left. First with the booth shot. Bottom left we have his opponent. In blue for FXO. It is GuMiho, the nine-tailed fox, the towel Terran.
Yeah. There he is. And he just looked really, I want to say like,
I hate him because he looks really warm.
He does look warm. The Banshees in the last game did a lot of damage, but his micro with his Hellions were so good that he was able to hold off Bomber's attacks really well and continue the pressure. You know, Bomber didn't make the turrets at first. Then when the second Banshees came in, he still didn't have the turret up. And that was like, all right, well, sorry, man. You didn't save scans, you don't have turrets, so you're just going to lose stuff.
Do you know how I feel, by the way? Guys, you know how my chairs are usually angled towards the camera right now?
Yeah.
Well, usually, that's the case when you see us on camera. So right now we're actually facing each other with the monitors to our left. I'm more watching at Wolf's monitor. He was more watching at mine than he ever did. And we both just facing in the middle where we have this heating unit. I feel like one of those homeless guys that you see in videos of New York when they are just standing around one of those, you know, the barrels that are on fire. I feel exactly like that. It's warm and it's cozy and I feel a little bit weird, but yeah, it's good.
It's like we're like having a campfire cast or something.
Yeah,
we're just sitting around the fire and talking about StarCraft. By the way, GuMiho with the 4 barracks here.
And no gas so far.
Yeah, it's just a little pressure play from him, and it's really gonna...
No, actually he has gas. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong tab here.
Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah, he has gas, of course. That looks like we are going to see a Marauder play by him.
Reapers are also possible. Marauders are more likely.
With the position that he has on this map.
We saw GuMiho versus Keen in the GSL finals with Reaper versus Reaper, and this may be another one of GuMiho's Reaper builds.
He could go for it, yeah. We saw him against Keen. It's completely right what you just said. Both of them going for exactly the same build. There's the Marauder playing it a little bit more standard here.
Is he going to try to hide the bunker at the top or bottom of the ramp? I think that would be really smart.
By the way, I like the idea of a campfire cast. We had a cast at the beach, which was really unique for me.
Yeah.
But a campfire cast sounds good. We have to suggest that to the GSL.
Yeah, we've got one of our riders over here, Yuta, coming to use some of our heat for a second. I actually have this sick terrace on my apartment, and I'm thinking about, once it gets a little bit less cold, getting some sort of heater out there and having some cool stuff to do out there when it's, you know, bearably cold.
There comes the Marauder, the first bunker on the low ground. First SED is gonna do an in-sync here, bye. The second one is also no
concussive shells just yet.
Tries to surround and goes into the corner.
Yeah, this is a great position here, but he needs high ground vision.
He cannot, the bunker will not be ready. He has, of course, the pocket now, but he does not have the bunker ready.
He needs to run up that ramp and just take out that Marine. I'm like really surprised he's not doing that.
I feel he's completely happy taking out the SCVs.
Yeah. Could have gotten both, I felt, though.
Well, Bomber is down to 13 already, 13 against 16.
And the factory follow-up has already started back at home for GuMiho.
Yeah. So it's not like GuMiho is wasting any time or anything.
It's not over yet.
No, not at all. This guy has still 2 Marauders left. And bye-bye Marines, and there's not a lot that GuMiho can do Bomber can do right now.
He's losing SCVs, he's got double production, but this is a big challenge. This is about GuMiho's micro now. He wants to target down the Marine, of course, and then take the SCVs out with the rest of his Marauders. There goes the Marine, and now he can take out SCVs. He is surrounded, he will lose both of his Marauders this time.
Yeah.
But another one comes into the main.
He's just waiting a little bit with the first one. Bomber's already down to 17 supply. Don't forget, he has this extra expansion, though. He has 2 Orbitals. The Mules will help him a lot here, and GuMiho needs to do damage, and he did do a lot already. 10 kills on the workers.
Look at that, just hitting the Marines and then running, using the Superior hit points and the Superior damage output of this Marauder. One Marauder can kill 2 Marines easily. Yeah,
he's doing a good job here. A really great job. Marauder after Marauder dies. Takes down SCVs as well. Once again, about to be backed into a corner. That's a nice corner.
Yeah, it's a good corner to have. And now he can actually send Hellions across the map with this as well. So when you have Hellion Marauder against Hellion Marine, Hellion Marauder tends to win that battle most of the time. And then the command center for GuMiho is now finished up, and it's at the natural.
And to be honest, in economy, Bomber is not doing a bad job. But yeah, the Hellions and Marauder composition, that's the big problem that he's struggling against now.
Oh, great targeting by GuMiho, making sure the Hellion does the max amount of damage.
This micro is crazy.
This actually might just be game. The second Hellion gets in there, he's just going to be dead. Here comes the second Marauder to join the fight, and the Hellion is already on the way across the map.
GG. Man, GuMiho's micro is just sick. He always dodges his opponent's rounds. Big smile on his face, a 2-0. And Bomber once again up against GuMiho in the GSL, and once again he loses the match.
Yeah, GuMiho just being a big problem for Bomber. Bomber was actually talking about it before, saying, you know, GuMiho beats me most of the time we fight. We fight each other a lot in the GSL already. And now we are down to our last best of 3 of the afternoon session. It's going to be Beyond versus Center, our final Terran versus Terran. So stay tuned. We'll be back in 5 minutes.